Day 81. Today I'm going to leave the Nether as it feels like I've been here for way too long. And on my way back, I bump into some ancient debris. Don't mind if I do. After this, I traverse the treacherous basalt delta and finally get back to my Nether potty. My Nether potty. And oh my, am I happy to be home. I ended up celebrating by taking out a spider when I got back. Guys, stick around for the next day as I'm going to smelt all the debris I have and upgrade my equipment. It's going to be so epic. And that brings me to the end of day 81. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Day 82. I start my day by smelting all 20 pieces of ancient debris, which managed to get me 5 netherite ingots. So I go to my smithing table and combine my diamond helmet with the ingot and also my diamond boots. And this got me the Cover Me in Debris advancement. And I just want to give a mini shout out to everyone who has watched this far and seen me get to this milestone. It means a lot. Ba-doo-ba-doo. After this, I also make a netherite sword, a netherite pickaxe, and also a netherite shovel. Then I go and do a bit of trading, which gets me to level 30, so I enchant my netherite leggings and get Unbreaking 3 and Prot 4. After this, I start the conversion process with my other Fletcher as I need to get more emeralds, and this brings me to the end of day 82. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Day 83. I start the day by buying an Aqua Affinity book, a Respiration 3 book, and a Protection 4 book. I then add the Aqua Affinity and Respiration books to my helmet, and the Prot 4 book to my boots. After this, I managed to put mending on my helmet, boots, and legging as well. After this, I break up my day by harvesting some sugarcane, and then I go to my crafting table and make not 1, not 2, but 3 golden apples, and I hit my Fletcher with all of them. Pow! 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 And his trades are now 2 sticks for 1 emerald. I have well and truly powered up today, guys. That brings me to the end of day 83. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Day 84. This day was not too interesting as I was trading with my villagers, so I thought for all my new viewers I would give you a recap. Day 1, I found the now famous goat horn and end every episode with it. Day 7, I found a village which I have made my home for this world. Day 12, I make my mine so I can find diamonds. Day 14, I make a nether sword which looks very epic. Day 16, I build a chicken farm for unlimited food source. Day 44, I create a villager breeder so I can make a trading call. Day 50, I build a mob farm for XP and good items. Day 61, I make a lava farm for a constant power supply. Day 64, I build a villager trading call. Day 77, I got a zombie and called him Pumpy because of his pumpkin hat. Day 83, I finally got full enchanted netherite. And that's the end of the recap. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you want to see more. Day 85, I'm going to tell you guys a story today. Once upon a time, there was a disco panda called Deco. Deco was a determined panda. He worked hard and made cool builds. And one day, Deco set a goal to find the holy grail of all enchantment books, Feather Falling 4. Now Deco knew this was going to be a challenge, and despite everyone not believing in him, he carried on relentlessly, grinding day after day, re-rolling villagers' trades, until finally he got it. He accomplished his goal, finding the holy grail of all books. And now he can jump from high places and not be scared of dying. Woohoo! And that brings me to the end of day 85. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Day 86. I start the day by heading to the Nether as I want to get ender pearls and blaze rods. I knew there was a warp forest from previous in the series, so I headed there to farm some endermen. I even got swarmed by a bunch of magma cubes as well, but my netherite sword takes them all out with ease. After this, I managed to get just over 16 ender pearls, so I head out to find a fortress, and not too long after, I managed to find one. So I start farming some blazes for blaze rods, and after I had enough, I converted these all into Eyes of Ender for my day 100 project. And that brings me to the end of day 86. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Day 87. My goal for today is to find a music disc. So I leave the Nether through my Nether portal, do a bit of deforestation whilst I wait for the night time, and then I get to work, lining up a creeper in line with a skeleton. And bam! You can see the disc fly out of him. Woohoo! I got my disc! After this, I go on a bit of a killing spree, and then I go back home and play my disc, and that brings me to the end of day 87. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Day 88. Today I had 3 goals. Make a better bow, get a music disc, and make a new potion. So I start off by making a bow with level 30 enchantments, and it gives you power 4 and flame. I do this process again and manage to get a bow with Unbreaking 3 and power 4. I then combine them both together so I get a power 5, flame and unbreaking 3 bow. Woohoo! After this I get not 1 but 2 music discs by Skeleton Shooting Creepers. Then I head to the Brune House and start brewing a Netherwort and then a Phantom Membrane. And this creates a slow falling potion. Can you guess what I'm going to use this for? I then go back home and play my new disc Mellow High. And that brings me to the end of day 88. Ba-doop ba-doop! Day 89. I start the day by breeding my cows, and today my goal is to work on the path around the village. So I go down to my mine and collect some deep slate for the path. I even find some diamonds along the way, and I managed to find 8 diamonds in total from this one vein. After this, I head up to my stonecutter as I managed to get about 7 stacks of deep slate blocks. So I turn them into deep slate tiles and get to work on the path. So firstly I dig out the dirt with my shovel and lay the floor with deep slate tiles. And then I put deep slate stairs leading up to the top, and then I made a nice border around the path with deep slate tile walls. After this I get rudely interrupted by 3 phantoms, so I take them all out, one by one. And this is the progress for now. It's getting there slowly, but I think it looks good at the moment. And that brings me to the end of day 89. Ba-doop-ba-doo. Day 90. I start my day by carrying on with my deep slate path up to my base. I then took the advice of one of my subscribers and made some slabs for the path, as this is more efficient. After this, I got to work making the path all the way up to the top of the hill and up towards my base. I'm going for this dark, old, scary vibe of the village. I like darker colours, so I may incorporate more reds and purples into it. Let me know what you guys think. After this, I got bothered by what looked like 100 phantoms. I had never seen this many in my life, but I managed to take them all out. Then I decided to make a nice little bench with lanterns next to it, and that brings me to the end of day 90. Ba-doop-ba-doo.